Hey guys, hey, good morning. This is my first vlog. I guess I should have done one in the past, but I've been dealing with fear and doubt and complacency. Now, today or this morning, I listened to a sermon by T.D. Jakes called "The Last Night on the Boat," and currently, right now, I'm reading a book called "If You Want to Walk on Water, You Have to Get Off the Boat." Now, I saw a line that says the tragedy of the unopened gift. Now that struck me for six, because what does tragedy of the unopened gift mean? Well, let me explain. Imagine there was a guy who could write, but he never put pen to paper. Imagine there was a guy who could talk, but he never opened his mouth. Imagine there was a guy who could type, but he never went on the computer. Imagine there was a guy who could run, but he didn't attempt to run. Imagine there was a guy who could speak. Imagine there was a guy who could predict the future, but he never used his mind. Imagine there was a guy who could sing, but he never attempted to sing. Imagine there was a guy who had all the answers to all the questions, but he was never asked them. Imagine there was a guy who could predict the future. Imagine there was a guy who could tell you your life history before you even began. See, all those people, they've got a gift, but they've been too scared to use it due to the fact they don't know what people are going to say to them. Oh, bruv, you can't do that. Say if I came to you and I said, listen, I can play the drums. You might tell me I'm crazy. I know I'm a bit crazy as well, because at the minute I can't. Well, I will play the drums by God's grace, but at the minute I can't because I haven't attempted to play it. I don't know if I can because I haven't got on the drums yet. But sometimes people have a gift, they don't use it, and I get so sad. Sometimes people, they have such an amazing talent, but then you see them not fulfill it, not utilize it for God's kingdom. Like I was chatting to a friend of mine, and he knew how to act, and he knew how to sing as well, and he knew how to dance. Now, we were at school together, and we created a company. It's been going strong. It really is. It's going strong. But he went off and done his own thing. And I think he's doing it right now, but I just don't know. But he had such an amazing talent. We could have pushed him far and beyond what he could ever dreamed of, but he just didn't use it. It was a great tragedy because now he's stuck in a dead end job. He's not enjoying his job. He wants to leave it. But I said, imagine if you use your talents and your gifts, what would have happened then? So I guess it's a matter of us identifying what gifts we have and then using it. But when you don't use a gift and your talents that God has called, it means you're not appreciative enough. See, I guess I have I don't know, I guess I know when people need a specific word. I know the time when to tell these things. I know when someone's upset. I know when someone's got a new job or anything. But if I didn't have exercised that gift I have, I would never have known. So I've been asking God, what does this mean? And He's revealed a few things to me as well. And that will come soon, later on in time. But see, one of the main tragedies is that when someone goes to the grave and they said, "Oh, but bruv, you guess what? You didn't know a man could type. You didn't know a man had like 100 books in him. You didn't know a man could run 100 meters in 9.9 seconds. You didn't know a man could create a whole album just in his bedroom." People were like, "Bro, we didn't know that." Of course he didn't know that. He didn't show it. He didn't have the opportunity to show you because he didn't utilize it. He didn't show you. Of course, how are you going to know? So I just wanted to encourage you that if you have a gift, if you have a calling, if you have a talent, utilize it. Don't keep it away. Bring it out. Release it. People need to hear that song. People need to read that book. People need to hear what you have to say, because trust me, it might change someone's life. I often tell this to people. People might see you on the road, they might think you have nothing to offer. But trust me, when God is involved, you have a lot to offer. Trust me, I know. I've been there before. I never thought I had anything to offer. But then there came a time when I said something with someone, and then they said, "Bro, you've got a talent, you need to share that. You need to release that." And I'm like, "But me, I'm not little, but hey, little old me, if I get up on stage and start talking, they might fall asleep." But he said, "Bro, it doesn't matter, it does not matter. Get out there and do it, man." So I said, "Well, no, I'll do it tomorrow." He said, "Look, bro, don't do it tomorrow. You might not get the opportunity to do it tomorrow. Do it today. If you need to write that book, do it today. If you need to write that song, do it today. If you need to speak to someone, do it today. Because tomorrow you might not get that opportunity. You might do it, but it's not what you wanted to say. You might do it, but it's not that thing you had to say to someone." And so I guess the tragedy of the unopened gift is that you're not discovering who you really are. I'm going to go back into the Bible and study the tragedy of the unopened gift, but this is just my interpretation of what it means to me. But hey, yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope you're blessed. I hope you're well. And another thing, if you want to walk on water, you need to step off the boat. Don't stay in the boat. The boat will only, it will only, what's the word? It will only hold you back. It will only take you down with it. Get off the boat. Because once you get off the boat, you'll be open to so many new things, so many more arenas, so many more stadiums. I also have another thing to share with you as well. I recently said with a friend of mine that I wanted to perform at Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium, me at Wembley Stadium, bro. The dreams I've had of Wembley Stadium is so real. Like, I know about the staging and the lighting. I know who I want to perform as well. I've actually visualized myself there as well, on stage performing. And then I thought of this, hey, 90,000 people at Wembley, praising and worshipping God all at the same time, do you know what impact that will have? This was me stepping out of the boat, stepping out of the complacency that I had to not realize my dreams and my fears, stepping out of the boat and not realizing where I'm going, but I know where I need to go because God is with me always. I know where I want to go, but how I will get there, it's not relevant. What is relevant is that God is leading the way forward. And right now, I just know in my heart that I will have an event at Wembley Stadium and there will be 90,000 people praising and worshipping God all at the same time. So, but hey, God is God and He loves you. He really does love you. So I hope you're blessed and I'll speak to you soon.